Hello, my friends. I almost said good morning. I don't know why. I'm still drinking my chai. Maybe that's why. But hello. Thanks so much for joining me a little bit early today. We usually go live at 2 p.m. Eastern for Thursday Throwdown, but for the next couple of weeks, I have some other things going on at 2 p.m. So we're going to start at 1 p.m. So hopefully you guys are all going to find me here. I'm in the right place, which is good. I am excited to be here, but I feel like today has not been very productive. I made some really good progress on cleaning my room the other day, but I did not finish. So you might see a little bit of the aftermath still here, but there's definitely some progress going on. But I haven't had much time to do anything today. Yesterday I was at the tile store all day, and then today it's just been some computer work that I had to get done, and had to do some stuff at home, and so I just got here a little bit ago, and I was trying to figure out what we were going to work with today. So the day before, Stampin' Up! Announced the retiring list for us to get a head start on. So I know what's going to be retiring, and in a couple of weeks it will go live to everybody. Some of it will be on sale. I don't think this is on sale, but one of the things that's on the retirement list is one of my favorite sets. It's the Taco Fiesta. So I wanted to play with that today. So that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully you guys are finding me okay. I'm not seeing anybody here. It's showing I have a slow connection. So hopefully we're doing okay, and hopefully, I know it's an hour early, so maybe some of you will be watching at 2 instead, which is totally fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. We'll get started. Ready? Don't mind my mess. I did clean it up quite a bit though. The desk is a little cleaner. That middle table is a little bit cleaner. So we're doing okay. All right. I think tomorrow I'll have more time to kind of play with stuff. So, all right. So, like I said, Stampin' Up! Announced what will be retiring in the new catalog, or with the new catalog that's coming. So this is one of them, as well as this super fun paper, which I'm using the black and white side, but this is the Zoo Crew paper. This paper is adorable, you guys. Look at how fun it is. It's got black and white on one side, and then these cute little critters on the other, with different like celebrations, exploring, camping, all that kind of stuff. I think I'm gonna have to keep some of this for our camping pages, just because it's so cute. So yeah, so that's retiring as well, which is normal. Usually the paper does retire, so I'm not surprised by that. But I had this vision that I was going to use the black and white paper. This looks very fiesta-y to me. So I was going to try and use this as my background here. So I cut this piece not quite 1/4 inch smaller than the layer I'm going to put it on. So this is your typical 4 by 5 1/4, and I cut this at, what is it? I have to look at it. It's 3 7/8, right? Yeah, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So a little bit off, but I didn't want a huge ton of black around the edges. I wanted it to be mostly the paper. So what I thought I would do is a little bit of a rainbowy ombre kind of thing. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends. This is the Light Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to start at the bottom here. It's actually going to become the top. I'm going to put this on the top, but in order to color, I want to color from lightest to darkest. It's just better that way. And so I'm going to start this way. It's just easier to start from the bottom. Oh, this yellow is dying already. So I'm just going to do a light layer of yellow, and I have no idea if this is going to work. This is just kind of the vision that came to me when I sat down to play with this, so we'll see how it works. All right, so we're going to start with the yellow, and I'm probably going to, we'll go one more row here, and there we go. So we've got yellow, and then I'm going to go to the green, because the green is the next lightest color, and I'm using the light version of all of these. This is light Granny Apple Green. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm just going to kind of start where I left off, and we'll add the green layer. And that's what I love about the Stampin' Blends, because they're alcohol markers. They don't like, I want to say blend, but they do blend, that's the point. They don't get muddy when you mix them together. Like sometimes with water-based markers, if you try and mix them together, it just makes the color muddy, where this, it just kind of blends nicely. All right, so then we've got the green layer. I think I'm going to go a little bit higher. All right. Okay. And then next up, I'm going to take the real red. And again, the light version, the light real red. And again, I'm just going to start where I left off. And we're going to do real red up to the top. So, trying to keep it pretty even in terms of color. But the cool thing is you can kind of go back over it and fix anywhere where you missed. So, there we go. All right. So I just don't know why. That just looked, now it kind of looks like cheetah-ish. It looks like a leopard print or something. But it kind of reminded me of pinata-y kind of stuff. I'm going to just kind of blend this a little bit. I'm going over with the yellow on that line, and I'll go over with the green on this line. Just so it's not such a stark line, I just want to kind of blend that a little bit. There we go. All right. So that's cute. Now I had thought about maybe cutting them apart and then layering them on, but I think I kind of like it all as one piece. It looks very like cheetah-y to me now, but I like it. I still like it. All right, so before, actually no, I'm gonna tape this down, but then I'm gonna add some twine, I think. So, looks watermelon. Oh, that's true, it does, doesn't it? It looks very watermelon-y. Watermelon-y, we're making up words. Other than the yellow, I guess. If we threw some black in there, it would be very watermelon-y. All right, I want the red on the bottom. It's just a more grounding color because it's darker. So I want that on the bottom. All right, and then I'm going to add some twine, I think. Let's see if I have any black. Oh, I do. I could use white as well, but I'm going to go with the black. So before I attach this to my card base, I'm going to kind of soften this red-green line a little bit more too, just because I feel like it's a little dark. And grab my ribbon scissors. And I'm going to just go ahead and tie a bow with this. Okay. Here we go. Tie a knot first, just makes it a little bit easier. Although it sometimes makes your bow sit a little funny, so just keep that in mind. You might need a glue dot to make it behave, although that time it's not too bad. All right, so there we go. That's that. Hi, Linda. Hi, Joanne. Where in Massachusetts are you? We're in Massachusetts, too. I'm over on Cape Cod, and oh my goodness, you guys, it is so cold today. I feel bad. I bailed on the dog. I was like, nope, we're not going. Nate took her this morning, and I looked at the thermostat and it said 30 something, 32 or something, but then it said feels like 18, and it is, the wind is whipping, you guys. It's so cold outside. So I'm like, sorry, Shelby, tomorrow we'll go on a long walk, but Mama's not doing it today. Too dang cold, especially after having spring last week. What the heck's up with that? So yeah, poor puppy. All right, so that's gonna be kind of the base of this, and I think I can go ahead and attach this down. I'm liking it, you guys. I think it's kind of fun. I'm going to put it on with some dimensionals. We're going to go ahead and commit, if I can find my regular dimensionals. Here we go. I'm going to put my glasses on. I can't see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I love black and white print, actually. It's one of my favorite things to do is black and white with a pop of color. So anytime we have black and white paper, it's always in my craft room. But I love my blends for that too, because now we can make it whatever color combo I want. All right, so I'm gonna take that. Oh, thanks so much for sharing, Corinne. I appreciate that. Halifax. Okay, so you're not too far from me. In retrospect, or in, what's the word I'm looking for? Comparison, and I don't know, relatively. I don't know. All right, so now I have some scrap paper here. And I was thinking I wanted to do a little happy birthday card. So I think I'm going to use the guacamole. I don't know that I really want to use the actual guacamole, but maybe. I was thinking maybe the guacamole and the chips, but maybe I need the guacamole too. So, or not the guacamole, the avocado. I guess maybe I'll do that. And then, I don't know, we'll throw the chips out here too. I'm not sure if I need it or not. So let's just pick all of these up. this stamp set might not leave my my stash just because I love it. For those of you that don't know, I was born on Cinco de Mayo, so I just love the taco theme. Plus, I love margaritas. I love tacos. So I just feel like there'll be lots of opportunities for me to use these on scrapbook pages or invitations or things like that in the future. So I'm not sure that I can give it up. This I'm not really sure I'm going to use these. We'll stamp them a couple of times. I'm thinking actually I might maybe use it as a background or something, but probably not in black. But we'll just stamp them because they're here. All right, so let me grab the black Stampin' Blends. Oop, that just had alcohol come flying out of it. Good thing it didn't actually get on any of my images. I'm going to go ahead and just color this. Just basic black. It's actually, there we go. Looks a little gray. Interesting. It is the black. Go figure. Alright. Did I do the dark one? I did. I don't know. Alright, and then we'll grab the green. I'm going to do the dark green. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to do the light and we'll add in a little dark. So we'll color this like guacamole. Alright. Whoops. I just went out of the lines. Alright. We'll do this. Add in some darkness here. Okay. And then I think actually the little round part is like brown or black, but we're going to just do, I think it's brown, but we're going to color it black because that's what I have. And it goes with my color scheme. All right, and then I'm going to color the inside of the guacamole with the light, oops, shoot, that's the dark. Ah, wrong one, that's okay. We're going to do the light granny apple green. I always like to make a little edge around my border so that I don't, hopefully, go crazy and color outside of the lines. Doesn't always happen, but that's kind of my safety measure. Alright, so there's that. And then I'll use the dark just to do, although I think the outside of a guacamole is brown or something too. I don't, or maybe, no, I guess it's a dark green, right? I don't know. I don't eat guacamole. I don't like it. But there we go. I think I want to put a little face on him though. Let's do the little happy face. These are cute, but you have to make sure you're careful with them so you don't lose them. I'm going to put a little face on my guacamole, or my avocado. There. Oh, that's the winky face. I thought it was a smiley face, but that's okay. That works too. All right, I don't know that I'm gonna need, well, I'm gonna color these because I've got them. Let's do the light. The only thing that stinks about this stamp set is there is no dies, so we'll be doing a little bit of fussy cutting, and I probably should have done some of that in advance. But they're pretty easy to fussy cut, so, because I do think I want to pop them up a little bit. I don't know if I'll use both of these, but like I said, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to layer them on that circle, the stitched circle I had in my stash. We'll grab some scissors here. We'll cut out our little avocado. I like to cut it so it has a little bit of an edge, like it was die cut. Sometimes I do that better than others. Like today's not really going so well. So if I mess it up too much, then I'll just go back and trim it normal without the white border, because here I've done some thick and some thin, so I don't know. I started out good. I'm going to trim it down a little bit on this side just because I didn't keep that consistent. All right, so that's good. And then we'll grab our little guacamole And I am gonna stamp the greeting, so I need to figure out how that's gonna come into play. Sometimes when it's a big piece like this, I'll cut it down just because it's a little bit easier to handle. Again, when you're fussy cutting, it's best to move your paper versus moving the scissors. I'm letting the scissors kind of stay put, and I'm kind of moving my scissors, or my paper rather. This is getting me excited for our trip to Mexico too. We're leaving from Mexico in April for the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. So that will be super fun. I'll get to have real margaritas and chips and salsa. Although I probably won't like it as much because, you know, this is what I'm used to, but I'm sure it'll be good. If they even do that stuff there, because it's probably like an American thing, right? All right, so we're gonna kind of layer those, I think. Let's cut a couple of these and see if I can use the chips. I really don't need the white border because it's on white, so, but it's okay. Cut these. What's on everybody's plans for the weekend? Doing anything fun? I am actually not really doing anything exciting, I don't think. We have a sales meeting for the tile store on Saturday morning before work. And then everybody's been coming in the store. It's been super busy. Just because people, I think, are like getting spring fever and wanting to do all of the house renovations. So that's fun. And then Sunday, I don't think I'm doing anything. I'll probably come in here to my studio and do a little cleaning. I don't know, you guys. I've been kind of debating about whether or not I want to bring my studio back home. It's just easier sometimes because then I can work at, well, like if I'm wide awake at 2 a.m., I can go downstairs and work, right? It's hard because like if I am working and people are home, they don't always respect the fact that I'm actually working, so they'll come in and they'll chit-chat and do all the things, so I'd have to come up with a plan for that. Plus, I don't know where I'd fit all this crap now in the house. We do have our dining room, which we don't really use, so I could transform that into my craft space. But, I don't know. Had a little incident here the other day where some guy tried to get me to bring him home and give me wine, and yeah, it was kind of a situation. So I was kind of like, not really all that happy about that. And it wasn't even dark out yet. It was daylight. And I was being nice because he needed a phone, so because he supposedly locked himself out. And so I let him use my phone, but then he was like, oh, I can be there in about 10 minutes or less. And then he was like, oh, if you'll bring me there and get me there faster, there's a bottle of wine in it for you. And I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks. So, yeah, it's a little weird. All right, I'm going to put these down. I probably should use liquid glue because it'll be easier. So, not to mention that, I mean, obviously it would be a savings if I don't rent this. I mean, not that it's a huge amount of money that I spend here, but I don't know. I go back and forth. Sometimes I like having the space I can run to when I'm feeling overwhelmed at home, because there's no laundry here, there's no dishes here, there's no kiddos here, there's no surprise guests. Usually. Sometimes I do get surprise guests here, but alright, let's just kind of put those like that. And then I'm thinking, I don't know, I feel like the avocado should be on that side, but I think it looks better over here. So I'm gonna do like that, maybe. I don't know. I probably should have put some of the chips upside down like they're getting dipped. Can I still move these? I can still move these. Let's see. Maybe I'll pop those up and leave that down, and then pop this up like that. Or no, Maybe I'll just leave them all low. I'm gonna put this in between them. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. This is why it's called Thursday Throwdown, because you're seeing, come on, you're seeing me do it live. Hear my crazy talk to myself. Like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna pop this guy up for sure. Got some minis. Pop up our little avocado. And then we gotta do a sentiment, which is why I kind of left that blank, because I'm thinking I want to put it along the bottom there. Come on. You guys, so we got an update on Wink of Stella, because Wink of Stella has been out of stock for quite some time, and it looks like, I don't know, there was something up with the distributor or something. So they've got it sorted out, but it still means we're not going to get any until probably mid-May. So I got to be careful with my Wink of Stella. But I love it. This is the last one I have, and it's running out. So I think, I don't know, I think you can mix it with rubbing alcohol or something to kind of extend the life. So I might have to do that. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to attach this like this. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to my guacamole. Oh no, my avocado. I keep calling it my guacamole. He's not my guacamole. We'll add some to the chips too. Here I am telling myself I need to like ration my Wink of Stella, and I'm using it everywhere. But I can't help it. It just adds so much pizzazz. There we go. All right, now we need a sentiment. So I'm going to do the holy guacamole. It's your birthday. Oh, nice. Things to stuff a bunch of plastic eggs. Yeah, we have to do that too. We usually do a little Easter egg hunt for the grandkids. So I had extra candy left over from Crop on the Cape that was perfect. It like said right on the bag, perfect for egg hunt. So I'm like, oh good, we can use this leftover candy for Easter. Well, that didn't last. We ate it all. So yeah, so now I gotta go buy some more things. Some more candy that I don't need to have in the house. All right, so now we're gonna put this stuff away and grab our sentiment. Avocado, guacamole. Yeah, see, this guy's in the wrong spot. He's supposed to be over here. That's why I had the wrong one. He's supposed to be there, and then the winky guy's over here. And then we need, not sure. I could do your nacho average friend, is cute too, but I'm gonna do the holy guacamole. Birthdays are always handy. And I think I'm gonna do it on a scrap piece. Let's use this one. I kind of feel like it should be on yellow, but I'd have to go dig for it, so we're gonna do it on this. Come on, why don't you open it? Holy guacamole. And I could actually, if I wanted to get fancy, let's do this. Let's do something a little bit different. I'm gonna use the Granny Apple Green marker. So I'm gonna use the Stampin' Right marker because I want a water-based marker, not an alcohol marker for this. I think I'm gonna use the Granny Apple Green and just regular black. So I can get two colors. I'm gonna do the Holy Guacamole in green. And we'll just color those words with the water-based marker. You don't want to use alcohol-based because when you go to stamp it, the alcohol-based marker will already be dry. Because alcohol dries so quickly, the alcohol-based marker would not, I mean, it might stamp a little bit, but it's not going to be a great impression because the ink has a chance to dry while you're inking up the different places. So even with the water-based marker, you'll see in a second, I'm gonna kind of breathe on it to re-moisten it a little bit. And then we'll stamp it. And there we go. And then we can trim it out with my trimmer so we get a nice straight edge. And I don't know, like I said, I might do it like on like a lemon lolly or like a light lemon color or light, I think if you stamped on pink it would be too light. I mean the writing would be hard to see. And the green might be the same thing, but we'll do it this way and see. All right, so now I have this. It's white on white, but I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna tuck it under here, and I'm just trying to see. I'll probably do like banner ends on it. And like that. Holy guacamole. I wish it was a little skinnier, to be honest. The other thing I can do, hold on. Let's do this. I might actually, I don't like that edge showing that much. So I'm gonna tuck this in over here. Like that. Okay. And then I'm thinking I might actually, won't fit there either. You know what we could do too? Well, I guess I like it better like that. That's okay. And we'll let it kind of tuck under these here. Because then it's not obvious as much there. Yeah, so I think I'll do it like that, just to keep it easy. All right, so let me just add a little bit of adhesive here on this side to get it stuck down, and then we'll do a dimensional over there to hold that in place. Like that. Okay, and then let's use some bling. What do I have? I want some like fun, I guess I could use my pearls, but, oh, these are the ones from the Zinnia collection, which I think currently are not available, but we're going to use them because I think the green will be perfect. This is one of the online exclusive suites. Like I said, I think these are actually out of stock at the moment, but they should be coming back soon, but they're going to work perfectly for, whoops, where did it go? I just flung it somewhere. Let's put one there, one here, and then we'll, oh, there it is. I found it. It's way up there. And then one of these over here. There. Super fun. There you go. There's our finished Taco Fiesta card. I don't know. I just love every card that I'm able to do with this stamp set. It's just so cute. Hello, ladies. So there you go. Hi, welcome from Rhode Island. All right, there's our cute little stamp or a card using the Taco Fiesta stamp set. I love this stamp set, and it is going away. So if you're a taco lover, margarita lover, all of those things, this one might be one to add to your collection before it retires with the new catalog that comes out in May. And as a reminder, don't forget to sign up for your catalog. If you scroll down just a little bit on this page, I have the form for you to request your catalog. Those will be going, that order will be going through next week. So you have another week to be able to grab your catalog from me. It's an amazing catalog. I know I say that every time, but it really is good. So, and we'll be doing like a little, not really a countdown to the catalog because I'll be away when it actually launches, but we'll be doing some live videos and some fun projects and things with the new catalog stuff once it goes live in May. So I believe it goes live on the 3rd or something. And we don't get back from, or actually it might be the 1st or 2nd, maybe, I'm not even sure. But we don't come back from Mexico until May 4th. So when I return, we'll do some fun videos with the new catalog. But in the meantime, I'll be sharing some of my favorites from the existing catalog so you can grab them if they're your favorites as well. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I will see you next week for another edition of Thursday Throwdown. And be sure to be on my mailing list if you want the written directions for this. Every Tuesday, I send the replay of Thursday Throwdown out with the PDF tutorial for the project we made. So if you would like that in your inbox, be sure to scroll to the top of this page, click the sign up button, and that will put you on my email list, and you'll get that next week on Tuesday. All right, my friends, thanks so much. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.